Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I want to do an inner child healing reading. Okay. My child is outside. It's fucking cold today, so I'm letting him do that because he doesn't want to come in, and that's okay. He's mastered a couple things on his swing set, so he's chilling. Alright, first we're gonna pull from this Wild Child deck. I don't want to make this too long. I'm thinking maybe 10 minutes for this one. So let's get 3 more of these. Yeah. Okay, this is about, it looks like the concept of home. Maybe home was not a safe place for you. Okay, we actually have 7. Let's do one more just to get an even number. Yeah, as I suspected. Okay. So, whatever happened to you when you were young, what kind of upbringing or family life or home life you had, from these cards, it looks like it was less than supportive. I think that's very common for a lot of us. I think some others worse than others, right? So we have Amber, which always gives me Jurassic Park, like the OG movie. It also gives me the 311 song Amber. But it also is speaking to getting stuck in like molasses, like feeling stuck, right? Next we have Decay, right? And we have Shadow. Okay. And then we have the Cocoon stage. And then we have Nest. Speaking to that home. And then we have Reflection. Reverie, which we had to look up at one point in time, and it is like a disassociation or like a daydream or like a subliminal space of like thinking about how things could be better. I know I spent most of my childhood doing that. If I wasn't at my friend's house, if I was at home, I stayed in this space of imagining that it wasn't the way it was. And then last we have Inner Garden, which is the goal to get to this space, right? Take this cocoon and really allow ourselves to bloom out of that, okay? Whatever happened to you, whatever age you are now, if you are still in a space of living with the family that, or not even just living, but if you are living with them or if you're around them in close proximity, I would say to really, really be adamant about boundaries, especially if there's a lot of harm that was done to you in that space, okay? Oh, here comes the kiddo. He's getting cold. You want to take a bath and warm up? Hello? We'll see what happens. Hula hooping. This kid is so funny. He must be doing something he knows he's not supposed to be because he just closed it. Whatever. Okay. He's so funny. Alright, we have Inner Awareness, which is what we seek, right? Especially with this reflection in the cocoon stage. I think recognizing that most of childhood trauma was done to us, not something that we did to ourselves, is very important. I think recognizing, I'm glad this came out, recognizing that shame is always present in these situations, and shame is an external feeling placed on us. It's not something that we experience on our own. That is something that is done to us, right? By people saying, oh, that's stupid, or why would you do that, or you should feel this way, and blah, blah, blah. Shame is most definitely like an inner monologue of fucking assholes, okay? And then we have these two energies. We have resentment and bottled up. So again, if you are in a... God, it's cold in here, but I prematurely... It's the second time today I've used that word. Anyway, I turned the heater off because it was like 80 degrees last week. And now I'm cold. I'm going to have to pull out the electric one. Or just go lay in bed. Whatever you have that's bottled up, whatever resentments you have bottled up, that's going to put you in this amber feeling. These three energies, amber, decay, and shadow. Again, recognizing that a lot of this shit wasn't you is a really good place to start for liberation. And I'm not saying to get into a victim mentality and blame everyone else for everything going on. But a lot of the times it wasn't us. And so there's this balance of finding acknowledgement in the harm done to us by others. You know, we have this "you are deserving" at the bottom of the deck. Recognizing that, you know, hurt people, and within this capitalist society, your family struggled with something, right? Whatever it is, family secrets, systemic oppression, homelessness, assault, domestic violence, right? Every family addiction has done and been through things that have caused these things to happen. That doesn't mean it's okay. It doesn't mean that we get to a space of forgiving that as a whole, but we can offer ourselves and our families or our home life a little bit of understanding alongside compassion so that we can really get to this space of being okay on our own, right? And creating this space of home. This has been quite the theme, I think maybe through February, January maybe, cultivating a space of home within yourself and around yourself, something that makes you feel good. I wasn't able to do that until like last year, and I finally was able to reconnect with who I really am in my essence, right? And it's been this really intense process for me. You know, my family has always made me, my family's very classist, and they've always made me feel bad about needing money when they are rich people who hoard their own resources, right? What are you doing? Can you fucking stop? Stop it. Stop it. This is not the vibe for this space. This is my desk. No. Lucy! Oh my god. That's my OG right there. She's a butt. Anyway. Trust your intuition about the ways to take care of yourself, right? And a lot of this inner awareness was shamed, right? Growing up. Made us feel stuck, made us feel bad, made us feel dead inside, right? We have also healing on the bottom as well. So allowing yourself to release the shame, the resentments, allowing yourself to feel through whatever is bottled up. Again, we are simply, our feelings are, where's my wand? We are the pirate ship, and our feelings are the waves, okay? The first reading I did today had a sailboat come through. So feelings could even be the wind as well. Or maybe that's, I don't know. Either way, the boat is going to move. And you have a choice of if you're going to, what's that, capsize? Like fall over, right? Or if you're just going to ride the waves and, you know, let the wind take your sails, right? Breathe through some shit. It's a really good analogy, okay? And also place those boundaries, right? Let people know you're not to be fucked with, okay? This isn't a white flag, my friends. This is a don't fuck with me. All right, those are the boundaries, okay? Now, I just got this new deck yesterday, and so I want to use it. I think I'm probably going to use these all for short projects when I'm wrapping these other ones up. So we'll see. I hope this was helpful. whatever you can dream, you can make into a reality. I think that was a big theme of the reading that we did this morning. So if this is resonating, or if you like, I'm so ready to be done with these cycles, where do I start? Go check that reading out. I also have a playlist about what's your calling if you feel like you want to be done participating in this society, and really step into your passion or try to make money in different ways. I know that's something that I never ever wanted to participate in this system, like ever. So they locked me up. You guys know that now. Okay. Thrive. There's enough space for the moon and her stars. Do not tear each other down. I didn't read that correctly, but you get the gist. Navigate. Beacons of the light in the night sky are there to guide you. Again, that navigate speaking to the way you feel your feelings with that pirate ship. You don't have to be super nice, but I would recommend not getting into like physical altercations, because the militarization of the planet is a very real thing, and you will be completely reprimanded for that. But placing firm boundaries, using your voice is definitely necessary. Voice, space, time, proximity, things like that. If you are able, right? Can I get like two more? Breakthrough. For a star to be born, it must first collapse. This is not your destruction. This is your birth. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, let's get one more, and then we'll end this out. Sorry, it went a little longer than 10 minutes. Okay. Here we go. Dream. Wish upon a star. That first reading today was called Making Those Dreams a Reality. So if that really resonates with you, go watch that. It's quite the uppity reading. Lots of goodness. Have a good one.